So the thing is, yesterday we were discussed about the HDL, right? Huh? Structure of the file. Structure of the file. So first it will be a comments, metadata, which. Okay. So comments and metadata by default it will come. Merge we need to add, and delete also we will. Okay. At a time, either one will be work. It will not work to merge and delete, guys. Okay. So at a time either merge or either delete will work. So both will not work in single data file. Okay. So one DAT file contains one metadata or multiple metadatas will be there. For example, if you want to do any master detail related thing, then we will use the multiple metadatas will be there. So one data or one metadata or multiple metadatas that will be decided by Oracle DAT file only. We will not decide. Okay, we will not decide. So that decided already by Oracle. So some DAT file contain one metadata, multiple metadatas. But how you know that which file have one metadata or multiple metadatas? So you have to do that.
पानी बड़ा दो, पानी को मत दो। अच्छा भी है। Continuous भी है। कम हो रही है।
So if you look at this one.
साइनस से आता है।
So if you look at this one, I can group data exchange, view business. Okay, import. Okay, view business object. So for example, job family have only one metadata available. We go to job family, only one metadata available. So this is the only one metadata. Huh? And if you come back here, come to the job. So you can go to the job. You will see multiple metadata. So job, multiple metadata available.
So in metadata, there will be only columns.
Every metadata.
There will be data.
Yeah, correct. So metadata contains only columns. Columns are fields or attributes. Merge means contain the.
So how can we map the related data from metadata to merge data, metadata column to merge data?
Yeah, we are going to map that we have to map. I will tell you that how to map these columns to against what data we need to fill. Okay. Now coming to the every metadata which you are seeing the columns, right? For that in the front end, one web page will be one web page will be there. Okay. So whatever the columns are there, right? Whatever the columns are fields and attributes, every metadata behind that one web page will be there. Web page means okay, let's say I'll tell you what I mean by web page. Setup and maintenance. For example, you take the job, this job. Front end, you can see the manage, search, manage job. Search the manage job. Go to the manage job. Go to the manage job. Go to the manage job. So click on create. That means. So whatever the fields you are creating, right? So this fields tightly mapped with your metadata columns. So whatever the fields are there here in the front end, these fields in the metadata also will be there.
A single meta.
Got it, no? So one whatever the fields you are seeing right in the DAT file, that under the metadata, that fields against Fusion contents one page will be there. So here the thing is, okay, I will tell you the every metadata which you are seeing the columns in the DAT file. For that, in the front end, one web instead of web page, I can say Fusion page will be there. So metadata columns mapped tightly mapped with Fusion. Whatever the columns are there in the metadata, these columns against one web page will be there. Understand or not?
One field, one page, one sheet. Like each field is converted to each one column in metadata.
For example, one metadata we have a multiple columns, right?
Right.
Simple guys. These columns, this will be same.
Yeah, these fields will be converted into columns.
Columns.
Like that.
Like that, yeah, correct. For example, here 5 columns are there. So this 5 will be there in the metadata. Got it or not?
So we remove one single column from metadata, then it will be removed from here also.
Data will be removed, column will be there.
Yeah, data will be there.
For example,
Columns are standard.
columns are standard.
Okay. For filling the data will be missing.
For example, okay, I will tell you. Here, to start it. To start it. To start it. Name. So effective started, I will enter 24/07. Name something test. Code I have not given. Then what will happen? This data will be appear here also, but code will be null. Why code will be null? Because in the data file I have not added this code.
We haven't given any.
We have not given any data. But here column will be displayed, but data will not come.
For the particular employee.
For that particular record, I can say employee or record. Understand, right? Okay. So now I will ask one more question to you guys here. Through DAT file also, you load the data. Through front end also, through front end also, you fill the data and save. But what is the difference between, see, through DAT file also you load the data. See, for example, you have a DAT file there. In the DAT file, you can load the data. In the front end, you enter the data here and save. Yes. This also will be save the data. Yes. What is the difference between these two?
Thank you. The first DAT file, we are going to load the data from the metadata, right? From that, we can load a huge amount of data.
Correct.
It will take a lot of time. We can only add single data for employee data.
Correct. Correct. See, this will be huge amount of data. You can load in minutes. Huge amount of data you can load in minutes. But here it will take a lot of time.
Manual entry.
Okay, na? Understand, right? Hello. So through DAT file, you also you load the data. So front end also you fill the data. So what is the difference between these two? Huge amount of data you can load in a minutes.
Yes.
But here, front end, it will take a lot of time. So, and also, while you copy the data from some notepad or text pad and copy here and save, some spelling mistakes also will come, some issues also will come, right?
Human errors.
Human errors will come definitely. So that is the reason. But one thing I'm telling is, you load the data through backend or DAT file, but ultimately you can see here.
Yes. In the end, the result will be shown by.
Exactly. So exactly after you load the data using the DAT file, at the end, the testing purpose, you can come this screen and verify your data coming in the front end or not. That is what you have to do.
What if we can pull the data from SQL also?
SQL also, yeah, that is the reason we need to test. So we have to test in two ways. One is front end, another one is to back end. Understand or not? No.
Yes, Vamshi.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have discussed about the structure of the file and data mapping between the columns and your front end fields. Okay. Now, one important point I'm explaining you, keys. So HDL, we have 5 keys available. So first key is source system owner, source system ID, source system owner and source system ID. 3 source system owner and source system ID. Source system ID. Surrogate key, GUID. Source system owner, source system ID, surrogate key, GUID, and 6 keys. Sorry, 50 keys. First of all, I would like to explain what is the meaning of key. Okay, so let's say go to the SQL. Maybe still he has not covered primary key, all these things, right, in the SQL. So I think he will cover.
सब नीचे रख दो नेहा उसको उठा
Let's say okay, so let's say select start from, let's start from chart. Okay, this is the one of the table. So this is the one of the table. So now if you see every record, this is the data, right? So this is the data. Every record you have 100, 101, 102, something is there, no? Okay, so this is called primary key. Every record it will be maintained one key.
It will generate by Oracle itself, or else we need to give that.
Yeah, primary key, basically what will happen is you can map to sequence. So it will not generate by not Oracle. This is example data I'm showing. Example I'm showing the data. First you have to understand the primary key. Primary key means I want to maintain every record one unique value that will be maintained by primary key. So unique value means, for example, 100, 101, 102, something is there. So you will not see anywhere duplicate, right?
So it's like an employee.
Yeah, employee ID. For example, in the company, employee ID will not be same for another employee, right?
It will generate by its own, right?
No, it will not be generated by default. So normally in the real time, what will happen? There is a concept called sequence. That is SQL function. So what sequence will do? It will be assign the value to the employee ID without duplicate.
Okay.
So this will not be automatic. But what is the primary key importance? It will be maintain unique record for that row. For that row, it will be maintain the unique. Got it, no? So now what is the purpose of I'm explaining primary key is? So let's say I want to update employee. I want to update employee last name under this one. So employee last name I want to update for this record. Okay. So employee last name I want to update for this record, that record. So what you will do? For example, how many records are there here? Count. Let's say count is 107 rows are there. From the 107 rows, I want to update only this record I want to update. So how you can update only last name? By using the key. Got it or not? Okay, maybe I am saying one record. For example, from the 107, I want to update 5. Okay, so for example, if you write update table name, set last underscore name equal to some value. Just I am telling example. Update table name, set last name equal to like this. What will happen if I run this query?
It will update whole table.
It will update whole table. For last name value, it will update whole table. But what is my requirement? See, if I do like this, what will happen is it will update all the records, right? But what is my requirement? I want to update only for 3 or 4 records. Then how you can update 3 or 4 records?
Air condition.
By using the keys. By using the keys.
Can show the syntax.
Yeah, same you can do where employee underscore ID equal to, for example, I want to update 100 record is last name and the test. So what will you copy this one? Paste here. I think in the SQL he will explain this and all. So, but here one thing you have to understand. What is the meaning of key? This is the key, right? Same way in your data file also, you have 100 records are there. I want to update only 7 or 6 records. So that is what we have a
So each key has a
different functional, different behavior will be there, different feature will be there. So you may ask question here, sir, only one key enough, right? Why we have this many keys are there? Right or not? So the context is, what is the purpose of key? Key is, okay. For example, client say that I want to update like this. All the data I want to update. Then we don't need to pass the key. It will not, the real-time requirement, it will not be like that, right? It may be changed, right? So it may be sometime they will pass the keys to update only for specific records. Understand or not? Okay. So these kind of cases only will be the keys. So you may ask question, so only one key enough, right? Why we have this many keys? So this source system owner and source system ID you will get from legacy system. Okay. So this is the source system owner and source system ID you will get from legacy system. So for example, I am getting the data from the tally. So they will mention the name as tally. Source system ID, every record in data file, they will give one unique ID. Okay. Every record, they will give one unique ID. So these two responsibility is legacy system. So source system ID, every record, they will give one unique ID. Surrogate key. Surrogate key is primary key of your business object. So primary key also it will be maintained unique. This is ours, but these two are they will give. Okay. So surrogate key the primary key of your business object.
So I think you should have to change the surrogate this key to surrogate key, right?
No, this is different and this is different. So this is also it will be maintained unique. This is also it will be maintained unique.
If it is matches, so what's the primary key?
Column is different, no? So this column is different, this column is different, right? Okay. So this column is different, this column is different. So you no need to worry about that. Okay. So GUID also will be generated by system. And so user keys is something like GUID will be generated by system. User keys front end every record it will have one unique value. So this is called user key. So primary key of your business object. So every business object we have one primary key will be there. How to identify which is the primary key of your business object? So I will show you that. So simple guys. These two you forgot. You don't worry. This you will get from the legacy system.
Yeah,
so you know right what is in the legacy system? Yesterday I told you, right?
Yeah, I have a query. Hello.
See,
Hello.
all these 2, 3, 4, 5 all are unique, right?
Yeah, all are unique. User keys may or may not unique. I will tell you. But surrogate key GUID is the unique. This is not unique. I will tell you this one.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, Vamshi, if it is a new implementation project, it will be created by from if it is legacy, it will come from the old system. If it is
Correct.
new, how it will be happen?
See, if it is new system, you are going to enter the data, right? So that time, why we have to use the HDL?
No.
See,
I'm asking source system owner and source system ID for these two.
if you are newly implementing Oracle Cloud, so why do we have to use the HDL? You are going to enter the you are starting the business. You are going to enter the data manually, right?
Okay.
So
So we
in
don't.
table, we'll be having all the 5 columns, right, Vamshi?
Yeah. That answer you will get in a while. Okay.
Okay.
Sharath, you are uploading the data, right? We need to refer the old system data in the new system. We need the referencing purpose. We need to populate old system values as well, Sharath.
Correct.
Yeah.
So see, if you are using the new implementation, if it is new data, new business, then why do we have to use this HDL? We don't require HDL. Okay. So Sharda, you will get the answer in a while. Okay. So where this key is available in the database, it will be available in the database. I will tell you that.
Vamshi, even in the new system also, we need to upload the data, Vamshi. Sometimes it is like even payables or receipts or what, like invoices and all. We have to per monthly also we will do it, right? It is not like everything general import. Example you take import, we will do every month. That time this is not usable. You are saying this format, the whatever HDL is not.
You import if it is new system also. I'm telling he's asking new. There is no old system like that. That is the reason I'm telling. Even you have a large amount of data that you want to import, that data coming from a different source, something. So that time also you can use this HDL.
And also in this HDL, these are all the columns are mandatory. If at all, like these are the 5 columns are mandatory in that
Mandatory. These two are not mandatory. First 1 and 2 not mandatory.
This is not mandatory. Then we can escape that and we can use these three
3, 4,
things.
5 they are mandatory. 1 and 2 is not mandatory. So you may or may not enter. So it will accept. So but 3, 4, 5 the mandatory.
Okay. And primary key of your BO means can we tell that one object?
Yeah. That is what I'm going to show. So for example, every business object behind that one table will be there backend. Every business object. For example, when you press the save here, the data will be saved into one table, right? Same way, every business object behind the table. For example, this is the job, right? You go to the Google. So how to find out the business object table? So Fusion Apps OER you can take. Cloud application. Cloud application. So here you can search tables and views for HCM. Tables and views for HCM. So you can see the tables and views for HCM 24/3. So what you will do, you tables. Now you search for a job. For job, we have a for jobs. For jobs. That means whatever the data you enter in the screen, the data will be stored into this table. So this table, what is the primary key? Job ID. So here. So primary key of the. So this primary key value, you see in the your business object also. You go to your business object. Go to business object, data exchange. View business object. So this job ID and there also it will be matched. Surrogate ID. So in the business object, you can say surrogate key. Surrogate key and in the per jobs table, job ID should match. So take this job. Reports. So here, what is there? Job ID, surrogate ID, job ID. In the table also we have a primary key. So every business object.
Is certain per job.
That is the only naming convention only we have to identify. See, job page means per jobs. You know, user means per users.
This and all. This and all.
This is for translation language. Underscore is auditing table. Audit table. So underscore means audit table. Okay. For example, multi-language you can use underscore TL. See, no, you can use the main table only. See, this is audit table. This is language purpose they are using. Language audit table.
So now we are knowing that this kind of things.
So we have not started BIP now. When we start the BIP, that time I will tell you. So BIP, because SQL is going on, right? So that is the reason I have not started BIP. Otherwise, I would have started BIP now. So I skipped the BIP. I'm starting HDL. Okay. So the thing is, guys, every business object or every page behind that one table will be there. So this table contains the primary key. Job ID is the primary key. So here in the business object also, job ID is surrogate ID. I told you now. So business object primary key should match into your table primary key. Primary key or surrogate key both are same, guys. Primary key or surrogate ID both are same. Primary key, yeah, tell me.
This particular tables info, to get this tables info, what is that URL for the cloud? Will you please share that also?
This is not cloud. This is the
document related URL.
Document. I will show you once. You can go to the Google.
Fusion Apps OER.
Fusion Apps OER. Oracle Enterprise Repository.
Oracle repository.
Cloud application. So what you will do? Human resources. Human resources. Search here. Tables and views. For HCM. Tables and views for HCM. So you can go to global human resources. I'll mention this one in the notepad. So the point is, guys, surrogate key, a primary key of your business, primary key of table. In the business object, we can say surrogate key. That's it. In the business object, you have to call a surrogate key. The surrogate key equal to primary key of your table. See here the link will be PO table page. So your business object first store into table. This table data, whatever it is stored, that will come in the page. So this you will get from the legacy system. You don't worry. So whether you give or not, that's not a problem. But this will be generated by system. This will be generated by system. This we have to enter manually in the data file. So what is the purpose of this keys? We are going to update the data, delete the data. In case in future, if you want to do any specific records, if you want to update, we should have some reference, right?
Yes.
So that reference we have to call as keys. Don't worry, guys. This I will explain when we discuss other practically. But for now, you understand this one. Practically, I will show you so that you will get clarity.
Show the practically, we'll get to clearly.
See, theory 50% if you understand. Remaining 100% you can understand in the practical.
Sure.
But if I show directly practical, you will get little confusion, na? So that is the reason first my training will be first theory, then practical. Okay. So guys, so those who are 100% not understand, that is fine. Even when I was working in the real time, first time, even I got confused. What is this keys? Why we have this many keys are there? But every key have some importance will be there. Okay. Now coming to the this one. So while you do the import, okay, while you do the HDL, we have two commands are there. We have two commands. One is import, second is load. Okay, in HDL we have I can say instead of commands, I can say options. Okay, import and load. So import means the data will load into staging table. The data will load into staging table. Load means the data will load into base tables. Base tables. The data will load into staging table. The data will load into base tables. First of all, what is mean by staging table? What is mean by base table? I will tell you. First, it will be BO, then staging table, then base tables. For example, when you do any destination, when you are traveling, Hyderabad to Kurnool, you are traveling. In between, what it will come, Jadcherla, Mahbub Nagar, something it will come, right? So that means when you are doing the data load, first the data will be transferred to here. From here it will go here. That means BO data directly cannot interact here. So BO data, whatever the business object data you are going to fill, that data will go to this table via staging table. Understand or not?
Vamshi?
Kind of processing.
Vamshi, Kumar here. Hello?
Tell me.
Vamshi, this do we have any interface tables in between staging and base table?
Staging or interface both are same, but they mention the staging here. Interface or staging both are same here in this case.
Okay.
Okay. So whatever the data you are adding in the business object, maybe I can say business object or DAT file. In the DAT file, whatever the data is there, that data first it will move to the staging table. So base tables are, let's say for example, so what is the base table for the job per underscore job? This is the base table. Per underscore jobs is the base table. Every business object, we have a base tables different. This one. This is the what is it? Schema.
This one, right?
Yeah. Copy this one. So this is the base table. So staging table is same for every business object. Okay, staging table is same for every business object, but base tables are different for every business object. Example, jobs, we have a jobs. So locations for underscore jobs, locations, and this one users underscore. Staging table same in every business object. Base tables are different for every business object. So job means this one, location means this one, user means this one, and employees. We have different tables on there. For all underscore people underscore f, for all assignments.
See, even the interface tables are different, right, for each and every page?
No, same.
Same in the sense the same name? I mean, what?
Same table name. Table names are same. Table names are
So
same.
what about the format, because what I'm trying to say, for every base table, the format is different, correct? So we
Correct.
need.
Yeah. That answer you will get. Okay, don't worry. I understand your question. So the structure will store in staging table. The structure will store. Format is different. The structure of the data will be stored. You will understand staging table. You are asking correct question, but after you see the staging table, you will understand Rishabh. Okay.
Okay.
Staging
These
table is
tables
same
are
for every business
EBS
object.
tables only. This looks like.
Which one?
All the tables looks like the EBS tables only. Means whatever the tables names we have in the EBS.
HCM almost same, but FSCM it has changed.
Okay.
FSCM 70% same, 30% changed.
Okay.
Any reason, Vamsi, why they have changed the names?
That I don't have an idea. So they just want to have a trend wise they have given some names different, but overall I can say total for example 100 tables are there, 70 table names are same, 30 table names are different.
Okay.
So why they have changed is Oracle have some reason, but they will not reveal that. I don't have answer for that.
Vamshi, the staging table for all the modules will remain same, or
Same.
it's for SCM?
No. If it is FSCM, different process. FSCM complete different process.
But in case of SCM, whenever we try to load the data, the staging table remains same.
Same. See, you people are thinking that whatever the columns are there, right? These columns you want to see in the staging table, right? So
Correct.
No. It will be kind of structure. It will store. I will tell you. You will understand, guys. Just wait for one example. Let's see. If I show, you will understand.
Like we did in the R12, na? We will create the
Understand?
interface
See,
table.
R12 and this is completely different. So, but whatever you are telling, that will be there in the FSCM.
Okay.
FSCM, whatever you are telling that is correct. But in the HCM, the staging tables are what you are thinking, that will be completely different here.
Okay.
Vamshi, do you have any all the HCM related tables? Do you have any document, Vamshi?
Yeah,
Like-
I have prepared document. I will share. Not now. Yeah, after finishing of the course, that time I will share. Don't worry about that. So now the data flow, it will go import and load. So import means the data will go to first staging table. From the staging table, it will load the data into base tables. So here one thing you have to understand is when we load the data into Fusion HCM Cloud, in HCM Cloud, 3 tables we need to check. 3 tables we need to check. First is staging table. Then second is base table. Third is keys table also. That means every business object, whatever you are populating the data for the keys, these keys also will be stored into one table. So this keys table name is standard table, HRC integration underscore key underscore map. HRC integration key map. This will store into the keys table. Understand or not? For every business object, this keys table is same. Only base table is different. Staging table same, keys table is same. So in the keys table, what columns available? Surrogate key, GUID, and user keys, source system ID, and source system owner name. Sorry, user keys will not be available. So these 4 available in the keys table. So you may ask question, keys table and base table, what is the link? Keys table and base table link is surrogate key or primary key. So in the per jobs table, what is the primary key? Job ID. So the job ID data will be stored into this table. What is the column name? Surrogate key. For example, in the primary key, the job ID is something 30. This 30 value in the HRC integration key map table, column name is surrogate key. This 30 will store here. So this is a little bit difficult to remember, but don't worry guys, we will see the flow so that you will understand. Understand guys? Staging table, base table, keys table.
Once you show that development.
Yeah, development definitely tomorrow I will start the development. This is just I am explaining the theoretically.
Vamshi, this integration key map only the surrogate key is only available or any other GUID also available?
Everything except user key, all will be there.
Okay.
Except user key, all will be there. So every join I am going to explain. So base table to keys table, surrogate table to this table, all the joins I will explain.
Vamshi,
So-
if we want to check the table, so we can do it on the database or the way we have checked the employee
Here only
data.
we can see.
No, if we want to query the table.
Hey, you can query now. See, you can query, you can go that right navigation.
Okay, that navigation that we will do for the employees.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
Go to the every table, whatever it is there here.
Got it.
If you want to run, you can come here and you can test. So you can come here. Wait a minute.
But if you want to query it on the database, how we can do it?
This is the database only, na?
No,
See,
no,
we can
no,
connect to the database in SQL Developer and
but
also check
means
these
that on
tables
PL
data,
SQL
right?
or
See, in SAS instance, I told you starting of the class only. SAS instance, we can do only here. But in the latestly, Oracle giving some tools to access that client has to take the license.
okay.
But you will not see SQL Developer something like that. So every company has some tool will be there. Oracle will give some patch that we need to apply that. Then we can access this data in the tool.
Okay.
So SQL developer can't be run the same query to get the data?
No, not possible. So when I was working in last company, so they have given one tool to me. So that tool I have used to run this SQL commands, standard tables commands in that tool. SQL Developer we cannot use for this data.
What is the tool name, Vamsi?
Tool name I cannot reveal. Why? Because that is the client specific. You no need to worry about that, guys. Client will give the tool names. Okay. So if it is standard, I should have given, but that is custom.
Okay.
So it will be similar to Toad and SQL
Same
Developer.
Toad and SQL Developer, how it is there, same thing will be there. But you need to raise the SR with the Oracle. You have to access that tool. You need to raise the SR with Oracle. Oracle will give some patch for that tool. Then you can access. So that's all for today. So anything you can ask me guys now. Tomorrow we'll see one practical example step by step. How the data migration will be happen, how the front end you can check the data, how the staging table we can see the data, and what is the importance of import, load, and base tables, keys table, all I will show you step by step. First we'll go for single metadata. After that I'll show you dual double metadata also I will show you.
Vamsi, can you share the OTBI questions, interview questions?
I already asked questions now, you did not join, but
actually I was on a traveling.
But you go through the video, I think I have asked now.
We can get it in a single file or like for the previous topic and the OTBI topic.
I have not prepared. If you want, I will, but I don't have that. I have one complete all the topics. I have one interview questions are there. I will share that last. Okay.
That's okay.
Thank you, guys.
Vamsi, please upload these notes in.
Only one or two pending. Right? Only one or today I will upload.
Okay.
Only two is pending yesterday and today. I will upload.
Okay, Vamsi.
Thank you, guys.